Thank you for tuning into this masterclass. Today I'm going to teach you how to combine danger stealing with sweet licking so that you can use them both together to greatly improve your chances to plant explosives on the She Emperor. So why would you be doing this at all? Well, on a speed run, you're trying to beat the game in about 15 to 20 minutes, right? That's your goal, is to beat the game as quick as possible. But if you get caught planting explosives on this guy, which is, we've got a couple explosives here, these guards here with H and KG-11s, they're going to shoot you and they're going to rip you to shreds. And if that happens, well, it was already hard enough to get to this point in the game. Then you'd have to start over, and then, oh, what a waste, right? Combining danger stealing with sweet licking, it just fixes everything. We have really solved this problem and we've made a sweet science out of it. Speedrunners, you're going to love this. Buckle up and do pay attention. You're going to want to run directly behind Ken Lee once you get into the She Temple. Sneak and then start to steal. All right, so what you're going to do here, once the steal menu opens up, you're going to press and hold down the A button because that is dangerous stealing. Now, I have not set these explosives. I've not armed them, but we're going to pretend they are. And then I'm just going to start planting these. So the first time you ever get caught for this particular sprite, you always get a free pass. But we're going to danger steal anyways because it's just good form. But he was going to give us a free pass here no matter what we did because that's just what his sprite does. Some will give you a second chance. Others will become aggressive to you and start shooting you to ribbons right away. So we're going to go ahead and hit the enter button or hit the combat button right here to get out of combat. And we're going to resume stealing. But the thing is, even with everything we've got going for us, we're going to need to change our position because we're going to be sheepdogging. We're going to be herding Ken Lee here, this She Emperor, all over the place because we're taking advantage of these new sweet licking tricks that we now have at our disposal. You'll stand exactly here. Now take a look at our build. You're going to want at least 8 for agility here and at least 9 action points, which 99% of you are going to have on your speed runs, but it's just very, very important. Look at our steal. Our steal's 14% and our sneak is 20%. This is an editor build. That's why it looks like this, but those are the numbers. So you'll stand right here and then you're going to steal. And again, we're going to go right back to work. Danger stealing. Press and hold that A button down and then just start planting these. So here, he was going to become aggressive and this whole She Temple was going to just start lighting us up with machine gun fire. But dangerous stealing here stole his turn, which means I can hit the enter button. I took his turn. I'm in control of it. Sneaking still, going into steal. Let's see if we can loot his coin purse. Go back to dangerous stealing, holding that, pressing and holding the A button. And now commence to planting and looting, planting and looting, planting and looting. So now he runs. Oh, but this time dangerous stealing wasn't effective. Well, it's not always going to be effective because it's only going to work about a third of the time. But it saved us that one time and it got us to here and it got us extra attempts. And because I have developed and pioneered this whole new concept of sweet licking, we can combine that and watch what we can do. So I'll move here. Now, while sneaking, you're going to press and hold the 1 button and then press and hold the enter button. And that's going to allow you to re-sneak. So what we just did was we just sweet licked here. Run behind him now. Sneak and then go back to stealing. And we're going to go right back to work, dangerous stealing. Press and hold that A button down. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to be planting and stealing, planting and stealing, planting and stealing, planting and stealing. And this time, again, we stole his turn, which means we get yet another try to get this done. Now, could you imagine if you were trying to set a world record and then you got busted here and then you got ripped to shreds and you were on a world record pace? You'd have to start over. You know, maybe 1 out of 50 games is destined to be, you know, respectable enough to be considered something that you can watch. So imagine that was one of those times where you had a real winner and then you got busted, you die, it would be a heartache. These strats allow us to stay in the game and prolong everything. All right, go back to work dangerous stealing here, and we'll just simplify it with the armor. We're going to plant and steal. This time we were not able to danger steal, but we were able to sheepdog and herd him over here. So how am I going to get to him? Because now we're in real big trouble because I have to get out of combat. I can't steal and I can't plant for him if I'm in combat. And if I don't do something really smart real quick, these guys are going to shoot me. Because remember, we're at level 1 in this example, and we don't have very many hit points because we're speed running. Well, while sneaking, you will run. This is why you got to have 9 action points. Run exactly here, and then press and hold down the 1 button and press and hold down the enter button, and you're going to sneak out 100% of the time. 100% of the time, it is guaranteed. And now look at this. That bought us another chance to get directly behind Ken Lee to plant or steal or whatever we want to do to him. See, take a look. And again, I can go ahead and I can danger steal here, press and hold the A button down. Danger steal. So we're going to plant and then we're going to steal. We're going to steal and we're plant. Now that time, dangerous stealing didn't work for us, and there's nothing that I can do at this point because at this there's nothing I can do to salvage my game if I've not been successful planting explosives on Ken Lee, because he's no longer approachable as he's basically run into a glitch space. See, I can never get access to him. He's basically in a bugged spot. Guys, try this in your own game. Implement it right away. It's going to turbocharge your speed runs. Thanks for being here, and I'll catch you the next time we do another masterclass. Bye now.